What was it like seeing Bobby?
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I had to think about it. It was good seeing him.
I got to go back. I watched the film and you running across and telling Jalen Ramsey to come on that side. Is that what was happening? Or?
Yeah, because I knew he was going to say something. So before he got to throw a fit because I was moving or motioning away, I wanted to tell him to meet me over there. So it was just a part of the game. It was getting a little chippy.
Is that fun for you, games like that? That you're
Yeah.
with a guy like that?
A lot of competition. They're not backing down. They step up to the plate. Even though they had a losing record, you couldn't tell it by the way that they were, playing and competing out there. So, it was just a fun game all around.
What was it like watching Geno kind of lead you guys down the field on that last drive there in retrospect, and obviously your touchdown to win it, but like the way he kind of commanded that moment when you guys needed him to be big for you?
Yeah, y'all asked the question, like, how does it feel to watch Geno and see Geno? Like, he's a quarterback in the NFL, so, there's no drop-off whether it's a 2-minute drive or the opening drive. Geno's going to be Geno, So nothing's changed since the first day. He got the starting job. He's still going to do his job to the best of his ability, and he's still going to, play his ass off every snap. So nothing's changed about Geno. Geno's still going to ball, and, there's going to be a slump or some adversity that he hits during the season sometime. He's going to bounce back from it. So, Geno's going to be, amazing every game that he plays. So I'm not worried about it.
Tyler was just nominated for the Man of the Year award. You've referred to him as a big brother, a guy you've learned a lot from. What, outside of football, off the field, what have you learned from him?
He cares about a lot of people, especially Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he's from. So he has just a big heart, and he wants to help as many people as he wants to. So no question, he's back-to-back Man of the Year, for the Seahawks. But, it's time to see him win it for the whole NFL because a lot of people don't get to see the things that he does off the field. And, he has a big heart, like I said, and he wants to help a lot of people while he's playing. And I know when he's done with football. So, it's no surprise why he's nominated.
How does he help you on the field as a receiver? What have you learned from him?
How to run routes and not let a DB dictate, how I should run a route. Sanjay always uses we're the puppet master and they're the puppet. And Tyler does that, to the best of his ability and, better than probably anybody I've ever seen with my own eyes. So he runs routes like the DB's not there. And 9 times out of 10, the DB's going to fall if Tyler gets a full head of steam and gets to shaking his head like that, and the DB's in trouble.
Pete's just told us this is the best he's seen you and Tyler sort of together, your production on the field. Do you feel that way too, and what is it about the way you guys kind of complement each other?
I give a lot of respect to Shane and how he's distributing the ball and, how he, coaches Geno up, and Geno just orchestrates Shane's plan throughout the week, like he made it himself. So I would give Shane a lot of credit for that and how he distributes the ball and as much film as he watches and all of our offensive coaches, putting their input in. It takes a lot of trust, and I believe we got that. So it took a lot of trust to get to this point for me to trust Geno, for Shane to trust me and Tyler. So what it boils down to is just trust and believing in the system.
DK, do you feel like officials pay a lot of attention to you more than other players after whistles?
No, I don't think so.
So the LA penalty was warranted in the end zone?
Yeah, I headbutted him on purpose. So,
On purpose?
Yeah, the official was right there. He pushed me, so I headbutted him. It's football. So.
DK, speaking of Tyler, he gets, I think, statistically more open than any receiver consistently in the NFL. To see him at this level with the quality of cornerbacks that are in this league find as much open space, it's what point did it stand out to you just how good he is at that?
Last year, when no matter what happened, if he was being double teamed, because there was a lot of plays where he was being double teamed and he still got open, beating 2 defenders. So just going back, you never see it. on the field, all you see is the amazing catch. But the next day when we come in here and watch film, and my jaw drops sometimes how he gets so open when, it's 4 eyes on him at a time. So last year he did that on occasion, and it's still translating over, till today. So he knows his body, he knows himself, he knows how to run routes. So that's just him just knowing himself.
Do you think he's underrated in the league?
Yes, because I don't hear his name enough when they talk about receivers.
Right, but there's so many receivers that have watched him, and you're laying out all the reasons he shouldn't be. Why is he underrated?
I guess he plays for Seattle. So the receivers that have played here don't get nearly as much credit, going back to Doug Baldwin, Sidney Rice, Joey Galloway, Steve Largent. The receivers don't get enough credit when they play here. So I think that's one reason for it.
Geno's accuracy, even in practice, does he ever really throw a bad pass? I mean, it seems like he almost...
No, I think that's what I'm supposed to say. No.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
No. So,
When you get fined, do you actually have to go pay that, or is it just deducted?
I don't see any of it. So I think that's a Mo Kelly question, or ask the NFL and then get back to me, because I want to know the same reason.
Have you asked like where the fine money goes or anything?
No, they probably tell you it goes to charity. It probably goes to the officials.
If you had to use a word, just one, to describe the season Geno's having, what word would you use?
Phenomenal. MVP caliber. Unless you go with the second one. MVP caliber.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again.